Hail Biafra! This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. Don't miss this broadcast and please help us to share because all Biafrans must be on the same page.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Welcome, lovers of freedom, friends of Biafrans, seated in your various homes, your various offices, various platforms to listen to this evening space, live and direct from my location. I welcome you, the media team of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I welcome all of you, the media warriors of Biafra government, both in the homeland, de facto government, and the exile government. I welcome every Biafran, especially those from the old Imo State this evening. I welcome the enemy of Biafra, and I welcome those who have made themselves my enemies. They have gathered here today to also listen to the voice of God, who speaks through me. For the past weeks, we've made it very clear to the Biafra people that there will be no election in Biafra land, and that we have achieved. I'm very grateful that we have been able to deliver. We still have a very long way to go. We told you that the result was written since last year. Hope Uzodinma have the result. And from the 540,000 votes, you can see, shows very clearly that I was not just talking out of assumption. I have the fact and I know what I was saying. The result was submitted to the INEC on between June and July 2023. The result was written last year. They started writing that result last year, and finally it was submitted to INEC between June and July of 2023. Hope Uzodinma have his copy, while the original copy was deposited with the INEC. Billions and billions of naira was paid to the INEC personnel for this particular fraud, with the backing of the Islamic terrorist state of Nigeria federal government. And the reason is that whatever you do, Hope Uzodinma will be declared winner. Did I not say it? And then after that, they will tell you to go to court. Even with the moronic people who claim they contested with Hope Uzodinma, go to their word, go to their villages. This one, that man who called himself LP man, the one-hand man, I was listening to him talking rubbish when they asked him, people are not coming out to vote. He said, oh, people are coming, there was a military, they are scared. These are people who are using Biafra people, those who have Biafra and have Fulanese, to validate Nigeria from Imo State. Otherwise, why would a sensible man be saying that, that they are scared of military, and he was bragging to be the one who brought the military to protect them. And he turned around to say, they were, that his own families are coming out to vote. Now your own family are coming out to vote. Are they going to be the one that will make you a governor? The answer is no. So ask that one-hand man who have beer like Mkpi. Ask him, how many people voted in his village, in his own village? And let them go and calculate how many voters were announced by INEC. At least the vote from his village, how many? and then go to the announced result, how many was announced. It's a simple mathematics. I have also seen the one they call Ikenga Ugochinyere posting the real voters record, where you will see 1 person voted, 7 person voted, 8 person voted. It is there on his page. And do you know what? They cannot do anything. Everything ends on social media. Ugo Chinyere is posting it on social media. For who? For who to do what? Is social media going to fight for him? Is social media going to fight for his political party? The answer is no. But him is posting it on social media. Oh, look at this is the official result. 7 voted here, 1 voted here. He is posting it. He knows that Nigeria has collapsed. But because of their selfish interest, they continue to validate it. Now, the result was written, and Hope Uzodinma was just waiting for these shenanigans so that they will bring the result that they have written since last year. And that was exactly what happened. Now, ask yourself, have you seen where in Nigeria before, where election was conducted, and within 2 hours after the election, they started calling the result? Because the result has been written a year ago. And the worst part of this thing is that those idiots who were trying to do everything to serve Nigeria, Fulani, they were also part of the mess. You see them crying today. Oh, Anex should cancel the election. Anex should do this. Anex should do that. The next thing is that, oh, go to court. I am here to tell them this evening, all of you will waste your money. That money is needed in Biafra liberation. And let me tell you, anybody that contested election in Imo State, in old Imo State, and you go to court to waste your money, believe me, you are not only going to waste your money in court, we will make you waste that money very well. Get ready to waste the money in rebuilding your houses. Get ready to waste the money in rebuilding your businesses. Is it money you want to waste? We will help you to waste the money going forward. And you know, Hope own is that the trap is there waiting for him. And he can never escape this trap. We already know and we are prepared. We know how we have dealt with him, and we know how it is going to end. He can never ever escape Biafra. Never. I told him, I am very, very close, more closer than I can ever imagine. I am closer to him than he can ever be to me. And he will not escape the atrocities he committed against Biafrans in Imo State. The second phase of the Biafra liberation have started today. And I believe all of you may have been hearing how the terrorist army are complaining that they are dying in Biafra. All of them will die there. So tell this Achonu or whatever he is called, the he-goat, tell the one they call Anyanwu or whatever he is called, all of them should not waste their money going to court. But if they do, they will waste it very well, because we are going to help them. The money you are going to use, billions you are going to use to go to court that will never result anything, bring it to Biafra. Support Biafra. I'm making this appeal openly today. You did not vote for Hope in the first place. He remained a governor. You never voted for him. He was not even the 3rd position. He was not the 2nd position. He was 4th. Today, he is a governor. And let me tell you, what Hope has done in Imo State is not only applicable to Imo State, it is the template they will use on entire state in Nigeria. And that is what is happening. APC is an Islamic State party that the only intention and agenda is to turn every part of Nigeria into Islamic State. It is not a political party. It is not a democratic party. It is not anything to do with democracy. It is purely an Islamic agenda that must be stopped by the declaration of Biafra. That is the reason we must fight ruthlessly against whatever government they are installing in Imo State until the liberation of Biafra, until we declare Biafra. And let me tell you, like you all know, we will soon embark on the exercise of data collection. It's very important. I keep hammering on this so that we will collect as many data as possible of Biafrans for the self-referendum. We are going to conduct self-referendum by ourselves. And then after that, we declare Biafra. Those of you who only thing you know is to foment trouble and bring distraction into what we're doing, we're not going to have your time. And for that reason, from tonight, every Biafra Republic government in exile affiliated media personnel and media team, henceforth, you are banned from talking about anybody in Biafra struggle. Anybody. You are prohibited from discussing anybody that is not Nigeria government and the affiliate. If anybody has been in this struggle, stop talking about them. If anybody has fallout, stop talking about them until it is necessary. From tonight, I do not want to see anybody in the media team discussing one nonsense person or the other who doesn't make any sense, who doesn't command anything, who is not relevant, who is inconsequential. Whether the person talk bad about me, don't give that person voice. This particular order is to everybody that is affiliated to the Biafra Republic government in exile. From Adado Orama down to Ajare, down to Carolina, anybody that is affiliated to this government, you are from tonight prohibited from talking and discussing anybody that has fallen out of this struggle until when it is necessary. I will give you that green light. For now, we must focus on Nigeria government, on Hope Uzodinma, on the awareness to make sure that the necessary resources is raised, necessary fund is raised. You have to continue to expose and create awareness on the activities of the Biafra Republic government in exile, activities of the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters, activities of our Marine, activities of our naval forces, activities of whatever the Biafra de facto government is doing. This is what I want every media team, every media personnel to be doing from tonight. Believe me, if you disobey this particular instruction and directive, you are out. You know I don't waste time. You are out. We don't need any distraction going forward. We are now entering the real deal, the real business of the liberation of Biafra. I don't want any distraction. I don't want to come on social media and I open your pages, your platform, and all I'm hearing is this one is that, this one is this. This is not what we are doing now. We are now entering a very dangerous phase of this struggle that you must continue. If they attack me, allow them. Don't respond until I ask you to do. Call my attention on those attacking me. I will tell you when to respond and when not. For now, there is nothing they are going to say about me they have not said before. There is no attack that is going to come to me today that I have not seen in the past. So from tonight, focus on creating the awareness, bringing what Biafra Liberation Army are doing to the public. This is our task from tonight. The activities of the Biafra Liberation Army, hunt for it, look for it, put them on social media, and let the world see. I'm going to give a room to the host. We have the media personnel, we have the Deputy Minister of Communication, Arafat Jare. Then we have the member of the media department, Ugo 247. Both of you are co-hosts to this particular space. So I will give you opportunity to bring in people to ask questions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, PM. Thank you so much. And your order is obeyed without any complaints, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And tonight, every one of us are welcome, and our PM is here to do justice to this particular subject of the night. Support Biafra instead of going to court. It is a waste of time. And please, You have to take note that this program is for you to come up and ask questions to this particular relevant matter, like our PM have just said. No complain about anything. Ask questions that are relevant, and he will bring you answers that is very, very adequate. I don't know if my minister is there. As you go, please take the microphone before we begin to open and bring in people. And please, Mazi, Ugo, as I bring them in and they talk, just be aware of those that have spoken to be able to put them back into listening mode so that new people will come in. As you go, the microphone is to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ralph. My Honorable Prime Minister, I thank you so much for this evening. It's good that we have you here. And Biafrans, Prime Minister, there are some other people you should tell also to bring their money. Those in Lagos that invest in building houses and castles, and also what do you call it, Lekki Banana Estate, you call it every 4 years they will be demolished, and they will still foolishly go and acquire another plot of land. After 4 years, it will be demolished again. You need to talk to them also to come and invest in Biafra. So when Biafra come, nobody is going to demolish your house. So Biafrans, you are all welcome. Please don't come typing silly questions here. Come over to the Twitter and ask our Prime Minister every question you want to ask him. He will give you the answer. Thank you so much, Ralph. We move.
Thank you so much. Maz, Success is also here. Maz Success, you are welcome. Please, you are already a speaker. You are invited also to say one or two things before I bring it.
Okay, Ralph, a minute. If Success is here, let him turn to co-host, so I will step down.
Is the PM that
No, Maz, you go stay on the line as your co-host, and I will be here as well.
Okay.
Good evening, Your Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Ambassador of Peace, the progenitor of this new Biafra Republic that we are seeking for. You are everything to us, and may God bless you all, and bless our Prime Minister. Yes, sir. It's better if they will support the Biafran cause than going to court. Of course, this is a programmed game. Do not expect them, those idiots, those zanjaweeds, those whose soul has been sold to the devil to support us other than going to court. They will go to court to deceive the gullibles that they are fighting for them. And you know one thing about our people, obedience has eaten so much of our hearts that we so much believe in the zoo courts than taking our destiny into our hands. Their superior, which is Obi himself, has been flawed. And I had a man laying curse on Obi that he can never be materialistic in anything politicking in Nigeria because he committed perjury. Obi swear an oath to remain in Napuga, and in as such, bring up Ojuku's idea in Napuga. Then the moment Ojuku died, he decamped to PDP. From PDP, God knows where else he is now. And Obi can never be relevant in anything Nigerian politics. So those of you who are still obedient, you are there for your own sake. And PM, I'm telling you tonight, you see these idiots that are contesting in PDP, APC, and wherever in Imo State or in anywhere in any of the old eastern states, they are not for Biafra. They are there for their pocket to deceive the gullibles. And God knows, if he gives me the opportunity, I will start from them. I swear to Almighty God. So there is no time to waste.
Believe me, Success, this election will be the most expensive election in their life, the history of their life.
Sure. And we wait.
It's gonna be the most expensive one. And I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying.
I believe, of course, I believe you, and Biafrans will seek your opinion in this very matter. Please, those of you who have been deceived to support Obi, and finally Obi said the Supreme Court decision is what is going to follow. He's going to remain in opposition till 2027. You have to know it all. And those of you who supported the one-handed man in Imo State or the PDP person there, you have been fooled once again. How many times are you going to be fooled before you know that this thing is just a planned game for the Fulani to take over our land? So come up now Those of you who are genuine, come up now. If you are not coming up, we have already gotten the 650 million that is going to restore this very nation, and that is all. So PM, we stand behind you. We stand behind your government. The co-federating state of Biafra, we stand behind you. On all sole administrators, we stand behind you. Everyone who is genuine, come forward. Is a call to glory. Is a call to service. We call upon you, come forward. Imo State, PM said that they have written the results few months ago before this day, and exactly what he said come to pass. So what else are you waiting for? Come forward. Thank you, the co-host. Go ahead with your programs. I'm here with you, and I will come intermittently whenever time is needed. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mazi Success. Thank you for all you do. May grace upon grace be with you. Please, I am also searching through the people watching and listening and spacing with us. I would prefer if those of you want Nigerians or some of you that are still contemplating, or those of you that need deliverance from your obedience, raise up your hand and ask questions. Request for the microphone. I promise you, I will not hesitate to give you the microphone. And the first hand up here will go. Justice, fairness, please, 60 seconds. Go to the microphone, please.
Yeah, thank you, our PM. Thank you, Rafa Jero. I don't have much question because my question has been answered. I was in Helsinki and I was there to know who our PM is. You know, some people are asking, who is this Simon Ekpa? And I'm here to tell you, he's a great man. From immigration to the taxi driver to the locals of Finland, everybody knows who Simon Ekpa is. You can go and verify. And I want to thank him because for the first time in my life that I was in auditorium where Igbo people are and nobody go home with anger. Everybody was happy throughout the whole program for 3 days. And that's the first time I can experience that. And it was a surprising thing to me. Who made it possible is our PM. And secondly, I want to tell Biafrans, if you are still in doubt of who Simon is and what he stands for, I want you to go and watch the program over and over again. In the endorsement of Biafran Charter, the people, can you hear me? The people that endorse Biafran Charter is more in number than the people that endorse American Constitution. Go and verify. So if you think at this point that you are still in doubt of what Biafra stands for, go and watch it again. Biafra is here. And I tell you, this is the only thing that can give your children hope. This is the only thing that can make your children to have a land to work with. For Nigeria, Nigeria is not for you. I don't know why at this point people are still talking about Nigeria, but I just want to thank our PM. You are a great man. I found it myself. I see it with my 2 eyes. I can see how Finnish people respect you, how they praise you. Because I walk down from my hotel, I go on the street. The taxi driver that saw me say, "Are you here for Biafran convention?" The immigration that stopped me in asked me, "Are you here for Biafra convention?" The taxi drivers, both from Gambia, the white people, they are able to know who you are. And I thank you for making the world to know about Biafra. I say, may God bless you. And all Biafrans that have been behind you, the great people that are pushing you, I say, may God bless all of you. And for us, we are not stepping aside. It's either Biafra or nothing. Either we die getting Biafra or we get Biafra. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that very well detailed report. I didn't know that immigration also in the airport, we're able to ask those questions. But yeah, that is the Mapuda you are hearing about. And, at this stage, I asking people, this is the Simon Ekpa they want to crucify. The short man, you have come to see that I'm not very short, So, you have come to say at least if every other thing was not correct, at least I am not a short man. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you so much, our able Prime Minister. Please, I want you all to know in the room that you get a preferential call up if your hand is up. Those of you that know how to use the hand, please go ahead and use it very quickly. Karma, you have your turn now. Take the microphone. 60 seconds, please. Question.
Thank you so much, my PM, Simon Ekpa. Thank you, Ajere, for bringing me in. I just want to ask a question and at the same time maybe suggest, just in 60 seconds, I think I should be. My PM, please, is there any way we can promote BL government, because Biafra government in exile and the Biafra de facto government, are part of Biafra government? If we can be promoting it online, like hashtag Biafra government, then again our Liberation Army, Biafra Liberation Army, BLA, and all other army within are all of them are part of Biafra Liberation Army. If we can be putting hashtag, BLA, because Nigeria, they are still mentioning when the zoo are trying to refer to what is happening, they still say IPOP ECN, but if we can force them to start using Biafra government and the BLA, which is Biafra Liberation Army, so that they won't be referring whatever we're doing at the moment as IPOP ECN. That's number one. Then the second one is me, I'm from old Ebony State, so is it possible for us, because I don't actually know exactly where I belong, I'm from old Ohozara, but they created Onitsha local government at the moment. So is it possible for us to on the Twitter or on the social media, start educating ourselves with the new states, with the new districts, with the new county, so that we all know where we belong, so that when you're telling someone or explaining to someone, you can actually mention your new state, your new district, and then mention your home and all that. Thank you. That's my question and suggestion at the same time.
Thank you very much. And your first request is approved. Is
Thank
approved. Express approval. And let me also make it very clear that yes, of course, what they are doing is deliberately. They don't want to, give the accolade, and acknowledge the Biafra Liberation Army or the Biafra government, because they know the implication of that, and they can never avoid it at the end of the day. So we are coming to that. Yes, every Biafran on Twitter from tonight, we have to, in any post we make, hashtag the Biafra government, BLA, BRF, and all the forces of Biafra. So we can give it a post. So any post you make from tonight, always hashtag the Biafra government and all that. So, like we have been updating the activities of the Biafra Liberation Army, but at the end of the day, they don't want to call it the Biafra Liberation Army, even though we have officially unveiled it in Finland during the convention. And then they reported it on their news, but then when we neutralized the terrorist army in Nigeria and we post it to update Biafrans on what is going on, they have refused to acknowledge that. Have you seen ever where Nigeria is avoiding mentioning people that are taking responsibility of protecting or their actions, taking responsibility of their actions? We are taking responsibility of whatever the Biafra Liberation Army is doing in Biafra land, but they are avoiding acknowledging the responsibility we are taking. Have you ever seen Nigeria doing that? They are running away. They continue to run, but let me tell you, in a matter of weeks, they can never escape, and avoid mentioning them, because we will come with more fire and more force in the self-defense of Biafra land, especially now that we have started our offensive, making sure we eradicate and delegitimize them from the scratch. So yes, it is approved, like I said, and everybody, including myself, should start using the hashtag from tonight. Sometimes we do forget, but we have to make sure we stay on that lane. Then your second question, uh, can you mention it again,
Yeah,
please? Because I
it
didn't write it down.
is about the new states and the
Okay,
districts.
all right. Your second question about new state and district. This has been online for a very long time. I have made program, state by state structure program. I have made those program few months ago. So it did not start today, but we are still working on the de facto government. It is something that takes a lot of time. You know how long the Biafra government in exile took us. The first time I tweeted it, since last year, took us from November last year till now. You know how many months it took us to be able to have a formidable structure of Biafra government in exile. It takes a lot of time. And the Biafra de facto government is even more complex. And it's going to take us a very long time to finish setting it up the executive from district up to the state administrators and all that. It takes a lot of time. And then also until we have been able to set up this de facto government to be fully functional, then we are going to have start the data collection, and we're going to distribute gadget to every county, every district, to capture data of entire Biafra people in Biafra land. So, of course, before this, we will make sure that every Nigeria terrorist security apparatus is weakened to the minimum. And that's where we are going. So the task is very enormous. The task is very huge. But whether we are achieving it, we must achieve it. And with the little resources we have, we've been able to move many mountains that you see today. So yes, we will make sure that every person from Biafra knows where he or she belongs. So the state structure, once we are done with the executives, most of these informations that are not public yet will be made public. But yet, like I said, I have made those exposition before, presenting the state structure to Biafra people during programs many months ago. So you just sit back and wait. When your state is complete, when the executive are complete, and everything is set, we are going to make them public so you know where you belong to. Thank you.
Thank you, Obatobia. Thank you so much for allowing me to take picture with you in Finland. Thank you.
Oh, you were in Finland too?
Oh, yes, I was there, sir.
Okay, so can you share just a 1 minute experience? What did you see in Finland?
Oh, yes. Let me start from the our flag that was in front of the hotel.
Okay, let me start by asking you, are you taller than me?
Yes, I am, but you are more huge than me.
All right. I don't misfire. Oh yeah, go ahead.
But you're not short. The way they describe you, they are just
Okay.
you're not.
All right, go ahead and tell us your experience.
All right. My own starts from the flag, the Biafran flag that was in front of the hotel. Actually, I saw it, or I didn't see it outside. I saw it first online. So I was like, where are they copying this thing from? So I have to go outside to go and check. Then I saw two of them with other flags. Then I took a picture of it and sent it to someone, because they were doubting. That's the first one. So he said, so that these people allowed a Biafran flag to hang, in front of a hotel in Finland. I said, of course, Biafra is a government and we are hosting a conference. So you don't expect. Then somebody else in the conference as well was also asking me, where are the flags? I said, it's outside. He said he didn't see it. I said, when you go outside, look at about 4 poles, standing there. You will see our Biafran flag. Is two of them are the tallest there. That's the first one. Then inside, of course, the security was top notch. And I was so happy about that. Then when we come in, let me say the last one was during the dinner. The dinner was something else. Everybody was together. When you walked, in front of my desk, and you went to go and collect your food, I was like, look at Obatobia. Everybody is eating, everybody is smiling. Like one of our brothers said, nobody was frowning, nobody was, shouting. Everything was pure, reorganized. Everything from to the end, it was top notch. And I really appreciate your effort and the whole entire team. You guys did wonderful, well, and we appreciate
We lost.
everything.
You lost
Thank
your
you.
voice. You lost your voice.
Yeah, I
Your
think
voice.
he's receiving
Yeah.
a call.
Okay. But
It's
anyway.
coming
But
in on
anyway.
85.
Yeah. But anyway. Thank you for this brief you've given to us. But let me tell you, what you saw in Finland is the exact Biafra we are looking for. That's exactly what Biafra is going to be when it is declared. The spirit of Obanje, not Obanje, the good one, or those evil spirit of Obanje, the bad ones, will leave you immediately. Just on the declaration of Biafra, and you hear that the Biafra will be declared, where Hope Uzodinma will pack his bag and baggages. If he's still alive by then, he will run away to Abuja. If Abuja is going to be very conducive. You see this governor of Ebonyi State, all of them will pack their bag if they are still alive. The one in Enugu State, they will pack their bag if they're still alive, because there will not be any terrorist in Nigerian military to protect them. So, so these are the kind of Biafra you are going to see by the time it is declared. Thank you.
So shall it be. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kaima. Thank you so much.
Mazaraf.
Yes.
Yes. Please, yes, I want to, contribute to the last caller. There's going to be a special program with the county by county and district by districts. So if you do not hear your village, you can hear the next name of your the next village to you, the name of the next village to you, so you know where you fell into. So it's going to be a collective program with the media team. Probably by the end of this week or early next week, we're going to have this very program to call state by state, district by districts, and county by county. However, it is going to be arranged so that you can know where you belong to. Then, where if you're at home or in any African countries, where your liberation tax can go to as well. And if you are overboard there in Europe or America or anywhere in Asia or Middle East, then you will know exactly the state and the county or districts you belong to. So I'm gonna liaise with the media team from the Minister of Information and his deputy and every other person in the media to be able to achieve this success, so that before December, January, we are getting prepared to declare Biafra by the PM himself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Success. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can see only 2 hands up. Please bear in mind that if your hand is not up, don't expect me to call you. I only call those whose hands are up. And if you're wasting your time, that means I'm going to clear the room and bring you fresh people that know that they need to raise their hands. ECKJP, unmute yourself, please, and take 60 seconds, please.
Good evening, my Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and good evening, everybody. It's me again, ECK, the stubborn IPOV. Yeah, like I consider that the people of Odimo State have answered the call. The election shows that they are for Biafra. That's why they didn't come out. Bears are also happening in Biafra, low turnout. Only Nigerians that comes out and vote. The majority of Biafrans were indoors. So everybody now is waiting for the next thing you will do, which they are waiting for the declaration of Biafra, because they're all hoping for it now. Now, my question goes to this. Like we say, Biafra is a moving train. It drags along people who want to move along with it, with her. And Biafra is not only Igbos, and the Igbos is not only in 5 states. My question goes to the people of Igodomigodo. What if you're not ready and you're ready to declare Biafra? What will you do? That's my question, please.
Sorry, can you ask again, because I'm a little bit distracted.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. So my question goes to this. Yeah, like I said, Biafra is just like a moving train. It drags along with anybody, about any coach that want to go with it.
Just repeat the question, please. Yeah.
I'm coming. So my question is this: if the people of Idomi-Godo is not ready, will you halt to declare Biafra, or you move forward and declare it? Redeclare it, sorry.
First of all, the people of Igonomi-Godo are ready. I had a meeting with them a few days ago, and they are working on their new state structure, so they are ready.
That's all right.
Secondly, nobody is going to delay us from declaring Biafra.
Thank you, PM. Thank you, Ishike. Thank you very much.
The only thing that is going to delay us from declaring Biafra is the field work we want to do, which I don't want to mention in detail. So, but we have the template that we are using. Once we do that, the Biafra declaration is the next.
Thank you, PM. Thank you, Ishike, for that answer to that
question.
So,
So because this is a very good question. It's not only about Igonomi-Godo. So in actual sense, what it means is that no group, no region, no state, no ethnic group, or as you may call them, no people will be the hindrance of the declaration of Biafra. We're not waiting for anybody. It is a political and democratic process. You must not join us. You must not be Biafra. We don't drag people to join Biafra. If you're not Biafra, you go your way. And remember that what we are practicing now is confederating state of Biafra, confederation. So it is the choice is for you to take, whether you want to be part of it or you don't. The confederating state means that you are on your own. Only that the Biafra central government will be making sure that the development of each confederating state are equal and they are making use of their resources to develop their region and their state. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, PM, for that elaborate answer. And thank you, Ishike, for bringing it up. Please bear with me, those of you that had your hands up earlier. I have been waiting for this brother, Umar Ado Dati. Umar Ado Dati, yeah, I hope your network is good now. I brought you in several times. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, please. We can hear you.
Yeah, so please, I have a question. So now, what happened to us that are not from the southeast, that are residing in the southeast after the Biafran declaration, or what do you call it?